Sam's Sentient Sessions, called back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Hi. Thank you for being here. Sam's Sentient Sessions. My word cards are not nearby. So the first reading, we're going to use I'm gonna use the Chakra Wisdom deck. I feel like I've been getting little reading challenges myself, where it's like reading with as little cards as possible. And I'm excited to be able to do so and use my intuition more trustfully. I should trust my intuition. Reading cards is nothing. The things that I have done or have seen through or maneuvered through using my intuition, powerful. So I'm like, these cards, I don't need the cards, but I need to tell myself that I don't need the cards. Like, I don't know. It's like I feel like I've gotten a little dependent on them, even though I know I don't need them. So what we got out here is instinct, facade. Ooh, I feel guilt. I want to start with the guilt card first. So the guilt card is basically, I'm going to read the stories of these cards, but here's at a glance what I'm going to give of my glance. Okay. So the guilt card is to stop feeling so guilty for choosing you. And this is also when I come on and I share a message and you understand, it's the energy shifts. And this is where I've been thinking in regards. Right now, we've entered winter. So I think of like a bear hibernating. And if it's time for you to go into hibernation, then it's time for you to go into hibernation. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to pull tarot cards as well. So if it's time for you to go into hibernation, it's time for you to go into hibernation. Of course, you don't want to neglect any responsibilities that you do have, but sometimes we become too dependent on, I want to say this way, and then I'm going to explain it however it comes out. But what I want to say is sometimes we become too dependent on others needing us. Like sometimes it makes us feel validated when we feel needed, or it makes us feel validated to sacrifice. Some of us have this desire to continuously sacrifice ourselves. And there's nothing holy in that, in my opinion. Like there's nothing commendable in continuously sacrificing yourself. Nothing. You're just doing it unnecessarily. And I'm seeing like the Queen of Swords reversed. No, Queen of Cups reversed. But Queen of Swords reversed. But Queen of Cups reversed. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups reversed. Just giving and 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 giving. So yeah. Now facade. What do I think of when I think of facade? From what I know of the facade card itself. But let me just off at a glance. Facade is like that illusion of you needing to be a savior. You aren't a savior, you aren't a damsel, you are a person and you need to save yourself. You are your damsel and you are your savior. You are your damsel, you are your savior. I think in this card it's like he's with his younger self, or he's walking his child self. You are your parent and you are your child. You are your, you know what I'm saying? You need to conserve your energy in a way that serves you and invest your energy in a way that serves you. Think of your energy like money, because you realize when you're pouring your energy into things that don't serve you, your money not flowing right either, is it? It's not. Instinct, intuition, like basically what I was talking about, like in regards to me right now, using my intuition and trying to learn how to wean off the cards. There's certain patterns that you need to wean off of. There's certain things that you've used as training wheels that you don't need. You don't need those training wheels that you lean so hard on. So let me read the stories. I'm going to read instinct first, and then I'm going to go back around. Ooh, I'm burping. I cooked today. Yeah. Instinct. To step into the light, we let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know what role you're in. Yeah, you're both your protector and your protection. No, you're both the protected and the protector. And if it's time to conserve your energy, then it's time to conserve that energy. Okay, and now I'm gonna read. Do I want to read the story of instinct? I will. I will. I just need to flip these pages. Damn. Damn. Go ahead. Okay. Wolf of white light, there is a guide inside us. Wolf climbs the treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never to turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are to use. We sap the energy we are to use in the future. His master said, Wolf's defense is his instinct and he senses danger. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Inspiration. Your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. Personal inquiry. How can I master letting go? And also with the wolves, right? Winter. It just makes me think more of winter, conservation. You know what I'm saying? Like choosing, being intentional, choosing your pack and protecting it. How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Solitary journey, spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, following your instinct. Instinct guides awakening. Meditation, imagine a waterfall of light washing down from above. The wolf of white light beckons to you. Go as he guides. Do you see? Does he talk to you? He may not. Communication takes many forms. Is he friendly? Neutral? Do you have any innate knowledge about him? If he allows it, look into his eyes. Previously unseen sights may now be revealed to you. These meditations be I really need to try these meditations. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all and say I've tried these meditations because I have not. I will definitely give it a go at one point. I feel like that one was like, hey Sam, you can visualize. I've done some visualizing meditations though, and they really are powerful. They really are powerful. You may just need to tap back into that yourself. I just feel this energy of going within. So now facade. Facade, bronze god. Personal comfort comes with this metallic energy and a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. Being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. Yeah, it's time to take some space. I feel like the Hermit card would come out, but we will see. Facade. The bronze boy Darnell was young when his father died and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day, many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he never played and he hid behind the tree, crying bitterly, then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. Inspiration. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Huh? What did I say? What did I say? Someone feels real addicted to helping others, but there's nothing commendable about you sacrificing yourself. You may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Personal inquiry. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? Key ideas: disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. Key words: recovery, integration, play. Meditation: imagine yourself as a child running and taking flight. Veer off to the clouds and find a playground in the sky. Swing, slide, laugh, and if you choose, find other children to play with. Enjoy yourself. While you are there, you will receive a message of some kind. You can ask your child self if there is anything you need to know. I love inner child meditations. I don't do it like this, but I will put on some inner child frequency and ask my inner child, hey, what's up? How do you need to be comforted? And then my body starts to move. So I'll find myself rolling over to one side, or sometimes ending up in child's pose and crying really bad. And like I'll start to think of things and think of things and think of things. So maybe that's something you need to do. But that was facade. And now we're going to go to guilt. And this is where I feel like someone watching is going to feel called out. Guilt. This card indicates deep caring and protection from emotional hurt through standing strong in your emotions. There's a great inner resolve here. Once your mind is made up, you can see when others have tried to manipulate you. Claim your life. So here we go. We're going to read guilt. Guilt. Saint Apricot. I'm sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Apricot truly is a saint. She sets aside her own needs and happiness to help others, even allowing freeloading friends to get involved in her business. One day, her latest business partner announces that she wants to dissolve their company and split the profits. Apricot stands up to her. The company is hers and she did all the work, while the so-called partner did nothing. Now she will only give from her excess, not from her reserve. Inspiration: do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Personal inquiry: am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? Key ideas: self-care, burdened by obligations, enabling others, finding personal power. Keywords: awareness, awakening, release. Meditation: imagine chains holding you down. As you relax, the links weaken one by one. See and hear each one fall to the ground. With each thud, see a chunk. I'm seeing like the 8 of Swords, like where you're in bounded, right? But you can slip away from it. With each thud, see a chunk of fear or guilt fall away. When you are free, get up and walk into the glowing apricot light. What happens then? So something I want to say is that I myself had a realization, I've cut a lot of things off, and I've left a lot of situations. And I realized there's this overarching energy that I get. It feels like a projection of guilt. I was having this realization myself. So this is not something that I'm unfamiliar with when I'm talking to you in this moment. So something that I've been thinking of is how guilty I felt in moments where I chose me and people regret that they didn't. Like people will go out of their way to not choose me when I've been continuously showing them how much I care. They'll go out of their way to decide to punish me or not choose me because I did something that they didn't like. How do I put it? Okay, so let's say I've been like consistently trying to help somebody with something, and I decide to pull back my energy a little bit so I can focus on me and whatever it is I've been asking them for. So they will do something completely opposite to what I want, completely opposite to what I asked. And I will take it as a big fuck you. Like, I'll take it as you just said, fuck me. okay, so you just said fuck me. And it's like the reaction that was expected was for me to be like, please, why aren't you talking to me? Please, why don't you do this for me? Please, please, please. And it's like, but the reserve was me. I'm the energy. I know this now. So I don't end up in the same cycles. But something you need to understand is that you're the energy. Whatever it is you think that, for whatever situation it is that you're in, you are the energy. Okay. So something that I've studied or understood is that sometimes when you pull away, people start to be very offended that you pulled away. And when they continue making their mistakes after you've enabled them so much, and you try to help them or save them from their mistakes, save them from themselves, when they're left for themselves to fend for themselves and they no longer have access to you, now they're upset with you for choosing you because you were the energy source. So you're going to be, you are trying to prevent that upset by continuously enabling and pouring into some shit that don't serve you. Or maybe staying in some shit you've outgrown. But when you pull back your energy and you see people make choices just like you make choices, you aren't the only person who is responsible for choices, especially not in another person's life. If a person makes choices within their life that they come to regret when they no longer have you to play cleanup, it is not your business. Because those were the choices that they made. And sometimes I saw like a post where someone was like, sometimes you have to get to that point where you really hate a person so you can move on. I don't think you should. I feel like that's some mental strain. I feel like it's unnecessary. But sometimes it takes that before you understand how to cut back and pull back your energy when it's time. But, sometimes it really do take that real deep fucked up thing they do to be like, you know what, it's time to remove myself. And I feel like you might be in that space where you need to re-examine something and you need to listen to your guidance in regards to something. Like there's a relationship you may need to re-examine, something that's no longer serving you. 10 of Wands reversed. Flogging a dead horse. I have the training cards, so I be reading it sometimes. But what I'm getting, like, it's the 10 of Wands. Like, you're taking on somebody else's burdens, bro. Like, you gotta relax. You gotta let people have their shit so that you're not sitting there struggling in somebody else's shit. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Like, something good is coming from you pulling back your energy. But if you keep this person or whatever this situation is in your life, you're not allowing in for something new. You're telling yourself you don't deserve it because if you don't deserve it, you telling yourself you don't deserve it because this person don't deserve it. That makes sense? You said, I don't deserve it because they don't deserve it. They didn't work for it. You worked for it. You think that you need to continuously clean up and now you waste all your energy on cleaning up somebody else's shit. It's not helping you. It's not saving them. It's doing nothing. You are your savior. You are now your damsel and you are your savior. You put yourself in a position where you're pouring energy into something that isn't going to work. It's not working. It doesn't work. 5 of Swords. Yeah. It doesn't work. It's not gonna work. You fucking yourself up. You fucking up your own shit. You trying to fuck yourself up. Walk away. Get away from that shit. Surrender. Stop it. Stop self-sacrificing. Leave. You have battle for somebody else's problems. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they're gonna do is sacrifice you. They're gonna kill you, blame you for it, feel guilty, celebrate you now that you gone. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, That self-sacrifice, like, I don't know. These are my own personal thoughts, but when people talk about the story of Yeshua, I'm like, they killed him. They killed him and said that he died for them. And that's not what was said. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like he said, forgive them, Father, for they do not know. But they put all the accountability on him because he kept taking it. I didn't think the story was to tell us to be like him. It was telling us to pay attention to how things played out for him. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles reversed. You trying to save somebody else's situation? Or you about to go, ooh, there's an Ace of Pentacles and then a King of Pentacles reverse, and in between is the Five of Swords. You about to put yourself in, and then we have, look, oh damn, I wish I could show it to you. So we have the Ten of Wands reversed. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So that's financial abundance. Then we have the Fight of Swords. That's the battle that you're fighting for somebody else who isn't able to see money the same way, who isn't in the space to see abundance the same way. Or someone who is taking advantage of you financially. Hold on. King of Wands. King of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands. You need independence. You have a leash. You have, oh, what just flew off? The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. You need to maintain some independence, and there needs to be some boundaries up. You need some boundaries up in regards to you conserving your energy. And then boom, what did I say earlier? When you're in a situation where you're wasting your energy, your money will soon follow. That is your energy. So you're wasting your energy trying to save somebody who isn't conserving theirs. And now you're starting to feel the repercussions of that because you're in battle and you have fatigue now. But you need to maintain your independence. The King of Wands, the High Priestess. You have to trust yourself. Instinct. There's a feeling you have where you know that something is potentially very financially abusive, or you know that my titty's itching. So the High Priestess, you know, like you're being pulled out of your, ooh, baby, are you taking care of a man? Are you taking care of a man and his money? And not on like some regular relationship. No, do you have somebody sitting at home while you work? Guilt. Do you have somebody sitting at home while you're working your ass off? Not even cleaning? Nothing? So you just in your masculine energy for nothing? You don't got no one cooking and cleaning. You come home and he just sitting there. Don't tell me you do. Okay, the sun came out. The sun came out. Because we would have had some words if something else came out. What came out? The sun and then the star in reverse. It's like I'm getting two different people. Like, you getting the life sucked out of you. You're getting the life sucked out of you. You're getting the life sucked out of you. You gotta stop. Stop it. Stop it. You're pouring into something that's not gonna serve you. You're getting the life sucked out, drained out of you. You are the sun and you have a star in the star in reverse. Someone hopeless. Ah, somebody in despair. Oh God. Ugh, gotta stop. Ugh, stop it. Stop. Stop it. Cut ties now. Page of Pentacles reversed. You're trying to pour energy into someone who don't fucking like you. They don't appreciate you. They're not going to appreciate what you do. They're only going to appreciate it once you're done being there. Leave. Exit. Put on your pants and go. Pack everything. Pack their shit out the door. Out. You don't belong here. Yeah, they're done. Because I feel like I'm getting the situation fleshed out for me. I don't like it. When it's fleshed out, I don't enjoy it. It sounds like you're getting... It sounds like even if it's someone who isn't financially abusing you, maybe they're doing the opposite. Like, they're taking care of you. They're giving you money. But at the expense of your fucking peace of mind. You're dealing with someone who does not appreciate you. Whatever it is that you do. They may be giving you money. A little something, something. A little something, something. But they don't fucking value you as a person. They don't value anything about you. They don't value you. They're ignorant to your worth. So it's either you're going to know your worth and walk away, choose you, or you continue pouring into the void and you suck yourself dry. What are you doing? What are you choosing? What are you about to do? Because you waste your time. Oh, I feel like, again, the video that I was talking about where it's like, oh, sometimes you need to stick around and keep going back until you really hate this person. No, that person's going to leave you high and dry. Yes, you're going to get to that point where you learned your lesson. But no. If you already got the sign that this is not working or it is not going to work, you need to pull back. And this is as someone who's just done this. I know it seems hard. I know it's hard, but actually when you think about it, it's not. It is, but it's not. It depends on how much you got tied to this person. But if you just talking to somebody and you can already tell they're doing nothing but belittling you and making you feel small and trying to drain you. I also had the example of, okay, so someone watching this is going to get this. If you dress up, right? And every time you dress down, that's the only time your partner compliments you. So your partner only compliments you when you're in sweatpants and your hair is scarfed up, whatever, in a roller set, however you do your hair. That's the only time they're going to be like, wow, you're so beautiful. So the next time you put yourself together, who are you going out for? What are you doing that for? What? I don't know. You look kind of clownish. You're dealing with somebody who wants to drain you. It doesn't matter what physically, however, is playing out. If it's like you're paying for their living or they're paying for your living, but it's something they're doing that is clear indication that they are draining you and you is just not like, you're not trusting yourself. Or you don't want to trust yourself, but you know you want to leave. So why are you going to try to stay until this person, you know, we all do it. There's no judgment. But we've all done it or we do it. But like, if I can be the reason you prevent, if I, in this moment, sharing this message can prevent you from going through that shit, please listen. Sometimes that red flag too damn red. I'm telling you, I've experienced this myself. Sometimes that red flag be red flagging. 7 of Pentacles. Like, you gotta nurture yourself. Gotta nurture yourself, your life. That red flag is red flagging and you know it. Don't, don't, like, you know, don't be the little, red flag, pink flag. Nah, that's not a pink flag. It's not a, it's nothing. That red flag is, first of all, I'm dramatic. If you're here, I'm dramatic. I know I'm dramatic. I am dramatic. The moment someone does something to me that I take as a red flag, I automatically flush it out into the worst thing possible. I'll give them a few chances to, like, I'll give them a little conversation like, hey, I don't like that. You're joking on me. I don't really like that you joke on me like that. It don't make me comfortable. Now you do it again? No, what you're going to do is you're going to actually end up beating me up. Like, you're joking on me so that when I'm depressed, you're going to punch me in my face and I'm going to be like, I deserve it because I already accepted that you've been joking on me. That's how I think. I think like that for a reason. Because people do that. People will break you down till you literally cannot fucking function. And then they'll start beating on you. Even though the emotional abuse isn't no better. The mental abuse isn't no better. So why put yourself through all that? You know, you want to see how deep their bullshit can go? Is that what you want to do? Because they're already giving you clear indication that they own some bullshit. And that bullshit is draining you already. So how much more do you want to be drained? How much more do you want to be drained? You gotta redirect. Focus that energy. Focus on you. Focus on what you offer. Knowing it. Being aware of it. And knowing what it is that you've been doing. Because if you look at the situation in a very non-emotional or like from a very logical place, you'll see this person's giving you nothing. There's nothing that person is giving you. Really. Even if it's money, it hasn't been anything. This person is taking more from you than you give. No, they're taking more from you than they give. They're taking more from you than you have to give. That's why you're drained. You're pouring from an empty cup. And they're demanding more of you. So don't you dare. There will be somebody who will fill your cup. If there is somebody who will fill your cup. And if you have to wait for that, wait for it. But for the sake of loneliness, don't deal with somebody who's fucking your feelings up and fucking your shit up. You've been seven of Pentacles. You've been cultivating your energy. And you're about to waste it on something that doesn't matter. Truly, it doesn't matter. I'm letting you know this. Whatever it is you think that you're about to, you're trying to feed and cultivate and grow with this person isn't growing. It's not real. It's an illusion. It does not matter. They haven't been giving you anything. Really, objectively sit down, ask yourself, what does this person offer me? What do I offer them? And they probably told you before they started insulting you or making you feel like shit about it. They told you everything that they liked about you. So that was Sam's Sentient Sessions. Session adjourned. You come back, and when you come back, again, this is your choices. But when you come back, I don't want to read about this person. I can't tell you what to do. But whatever the situation is, if it's not a person, whatever it is, you gotta stop. It's sucking you dry. Okay. Session adjourned.